So what are the different isms that are out there, Maggie?
Well, right off the bat, let's just name a few that we probably have all heard before: alcoholism, sex addiction, drug addiction, and codependency. Really, for me, an ism is just a relationship, and usually it's a relationship to something that is not serving us anymore. Maybe it did at one point in our life, but it's not anymore. It has a couple components to it. It's usually repetitive, a repetitive theme in your life. This is a behavior that seems to reoccur, and it also is just harmful. So, this relationship could be a pattern of you going back to dating certain people. It could be a pattern of being a bad employee. It's a relationship to a habit you have that is hindering your life at this
But
point.
really, to me, in addition to what you said, is that an ism is just something that has more control over you than you have control over it, and it's very hard to walk through life with uh, baggage like that because you want to be able to do what's best for those that you love and for yourself, and it kind of gets in the way.
I don't always subscribe to the premise of it being more powerful to over ourselves. I do think it is compulsive in nature. I thought that most people subscribe to with an ism too is that it's something permanent. It's something that's altered within us. Our body or the way we operate is tainted. When I go to the doctor and they tell me I have a disease, if I go to the doctor and they tell me I have diabetes, it's because my pancreas isn't working. And it never will. There's something's wrong with it. It's malfunctioning, and that's permanent. And because of that, I'm always going to have to alter my life externally in order to have that fixed. Now, with these behavior patterns and these bad habits and addictions we have, I don't necessarily think it's something that's permanently flawed in us that we have to constantly be navigating around or managing with 100% of our efforts. I think it's just an automatic process that we've gone to. It's just this relationship that we have built and are keeping close to our heart right now. And so once we're willing to alter that relationship, the result is being free from the addiction
Afflicted by
inflicted.
it. So we have
Right.
to find ways to get that behavior under control.
Right. We're seeking control outside of ourselves instead of controlling the reasons behind why we're seeking something out or finding out why we feel we're missing something or why we need to do this or that.
Whether it be alcohol, cocaine, gambling, there's a list of things we can go on and on and on. So
Right. And
the
that's not to say that as that behavior gets more frequent and progresses, there is can be a physical dependency that develops when using substance, and that makes the habit a little bit more complex because now you are dealing with biological compulsions and needs. So that can complicate your path into recovery, but ultimately it starts from that seed of feeling like you're missing something, that you need something.
right, it's the void, right?
Mm-hmm.